I want to tell you about an experience I had with turkeys, about them pecking me and attacking me. So my family went to my cousin's farm, and on the farm there was a huge fence. And inside the fence there was a horde of turkeys, maybe 1,000, maybe 1,500. I don't know, but there was a lot of turkeys. And to the right was my cousin's house, and to the left of me was my cousin's farm field. And my cousin and my mom began to talk when we arrived. And my cousin wanted to show us his new machine he got for seeding fields. And it was brand new equipment, and he was really excited to show us. And so I wanted to join. I was really interested. And I didn't want to sit in the car with my dad and my brother. That would be boring. So my dad said that was fine. So my mom, my cousin, and me walked through the fence and through the horde of turkeys, and we walked through into the field, and my mom and cousin were talking, and I was walking around. I was really bored. There was just nothing to do. I was really bored, and I wanted to go back to the car so I could talk to my dad and my brother. And I asked my mom if I could, and she said, sure, go ahead. I was like, okay, fine. So I began to walk through the fence, and out of nowhere, the turkeys started to surround me. And they started to peck at me and bite me, and I couldn't move anywhere. I was stuck. They were all over me, so I began to scream. And my other cousin heard me, and he ran to me, and he helped me, and he brought me out of the field of turkeys. And my dad asked what was wrong, and I said that the turkeys attacked me and were pecking me. And he just laughed. And then I asked where my brother was, and he said, I don't know, he went to look for you. So I sat there, and I had a feeling that he was hiding in the tree. And so I decided to wait. And finally, my mother and my cousin came back, and my mom was like, you're so stupid, you embarrassed me, why were you screaming? And I told her that the turkeys were pecking me, they were attacking me. And then she seemed puzzled, and then I was waiting. I was waiting, and it seemed like forever. And finally, my brother came running through the fence, and I was like, what are you doing? And he was laughing. What are you doing? And he said he's seen the whole thing. He seen me screaming in the field of turkeys getting attacked. He was sitting in the tree watching me the whole time. And when the turkeys came to attack you, he ran to the tree, and he was tall enough that he could get in the tree and stay there. But I was too short. I couldn't get in the tree. So he was sitting in the tree watching me as I was getting attacked by turkeys. It was quiet. And then she was like, my mom was like, you still shouldn't have screamed, even though she realized what was happening. And then I remembered on the other farm, my uncle's farm, with all the different animal pens, that when the turkeys came up to me and one attacked me, I ran to the barn and shut the door. And I was waiting, and I peeked through the door, and the turkey was still there, so I ran to the house. And then I realized that the turkeys know their owner and they won't attack them. But if somebody new comes around, they begin to peck at them and attack them. And that was my experience.